Hello, Harden here, back with another one in my series of the 20 million reward encounter missions. This one is a mission called Secret Transactions. You can see it here. It is part of the Sweet Poison storyline. And as you can see here, it's the last one. I need to complete this book, which again, this is quite a profitable book. I think it's over 150 million. So obviously I'll be getting the 20 million for completing the mission, and then when I sell the book, another 150 million for selling it. As you all know, if you've been watching my videos, I don't actually run the storylines because I can't normally commit that much time, because I've always got the chance of being interrupted either by work or kids. So I prefer doing things I can get in and out of pretty quickly. So anyway, we're going to warp in. I've got my little mini fleet of Tempest and 2 Drakes, and we'll see how quickly we can complete this. I hope this is of use to anyone who comes across the Secret Transactions mission and kind of finds this video just to see what they can face. So here we go. Just go into the Cosmic Anomaly, Secret Transactions, Fleet Command, Warp Fleet, and I will turn on the shield hardeners. As you can see, just 1 shield hardener and 1 large armor rep on the Tempest. And similar setup on the Drakes. Primary objective is to kill the high DPS ships of the enemy quickly, which is very easy in the first 2 waves. In the 3rd wave, you normally face 2 regular battleships and 1 elite, and they can actually do quite a lot of DPS. So it's even more important in that 3rd wave to get the enemies down very quickly, so they reduce the incoming damage. So anyway, in warp, my 2 Drakes will arrive at the fight first, and the first target looks like it's going to be a Megathron. My Drakes are actually slightly out of range at the moment, so they're going to focus fire, approach, and afterburner on. Also going to engage the group shield boosters. One of my Drakes is actually in range, so he's actually going to start engaging. He's actually going to apply web as well, which means that now on my Tempest I can actually open fire. I'll apply my target painters. My web is out of range, but I will actually start applying some damage because the Tempest, the Megathron, is webbed, so it's not going to be moving, which means that the damage I apply should go on pretty quickly. As you can see, that Megathron went down super quick. I wasn't even ready for hitting the next target, which is the Talus. And I'm kind of just letting the Drakes auto target after the first or second target. Normally after I kill the battlecruiser and battleship, I just let the Drakes auto target. But I do try and keep the battleship on the larger targets, so the battlecruisers, cruisers, and battleships. So as you can see, that first wave we've kind of eaten through pretty quickly. No major damage to any of my ships. And that's it. So that's the first wave. It was very nice. It was all pretty much in range. So here we go. Primary target here is the Megathron. Focus fire, approach. Target painters on. Again, out of range. But it's actually in range again of one of my Drakes. And so he's going to start applying some extra damage. And the other Drake is also in range, so he's going to actually apply his extra damage as well. So just have to wait for those mods to cycle on the Tempest. But that Megathron is dying quickly, so I'm going to start approaching the Talus, so my ship just also switches to that once the Megathron is dead. Okay, one of my Drakes is down to about 70% shield, 60% shield, so I'm turning the large shield ripper on there. Just collect the loot as I go along, and that one's dead. Wasn't watching, so I need to actually manually target. And again, I could use damage mods now, but as we've pretty much killed all the big enemies already, I'm going to reserve them for the beginning of the final wave, because as I said, the final wave is the tricky one. That's the one where you really want to apply as much DPS as you can early in the fight. I'm just hoping that this is not one of those ones where one of the battleships will try and get out of range. So here we go. We've got a Core Dominix, the Elite Corelli Megathron. That's going to be my primary approach. I'm going to apply a web, apply the target painters, and stick all my damage on that straight away. And yeah, it's in range of another Drake, so I'm going to approach that. Again, the Drakes are now applying webs, and yeah, the other Drake is in range as well. It's going to approach and I'm just checking, yeah, they're applying all the damage on my Tempest, which is good because my Tempest has got the large shield wrapper, so I should be able to keep up this damage. And then the secondary target is going to be this Dominic's, so, oops, no, sorry, for this right here, approach on the Dominic's, and yeah, approaching the Dominic's on my 2 Drakes as well, so they'll automatically switch to that once this Megathron goes down. Now you can see that the incoming damage is quite high. The shields on my Tempest are still going down, albeit slowly, but we're going to take some of that DPS off now. So that's the Elite down, the Elite Battleship, and now we're on to the Dominic's. And actually I can now cycle my damage mods on the Drakes. I've left the shield booster running on my Drake, so its cap's quite low. And now I'm going to get ready to hit Talos, which is the next largest target that's visible. Okay, again I'm going to let my Drake sort of auto target from here on out and start collecting some of the loot. Let's see what the Elite Battleship wreck is. We're getting in there. Some kind of green items, that's pretty okay, nothing special. Loot, and there we go. Let me see my new target, the Celestis as well. And as you can see, my damage ones have cycled again, so I will turn those on. And again, let's collect some of the loot while we're clearing up these last few. In range of my Drakes. My Drakes are doing okay. So this one is going to be complete in a second. So there you go. And that actually time on this video from when I started, and bear in mind I was talking for a few minutes, has actually just hit 7 minutes. So probably completed that whole 20 million encounter in under probably around 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes. And as you can see now, if I go into my encounters, you can see there the little storyline icon, the Galenti mission, and that sweet poison. So I'll just click on that, accept mission. Let's just have a quick look before I end the video, as we did that one so quick. Let's have a look at my cargo hold, open cargo hold. You'll see the storyline book is here. Let's have a look. So the market price at the moment is showing 145, but in reality, it's the cheapest price in the vicinity is 167 million. So that 167 plus the 20 million plus all the bounties, it's probably about 180 million, which I've just earned in 5 minutes there. Although that's not really the case, because obviously I had to spend a lot of time grinding all those other missions in order to complete the storyline. But anyway, I hope that gives you an idea of how that secret transactions mission runs. I do hope you find it helpful, and if you do, please do subscribe to these to my channel and like the video. Thank you very much.